The New Orleans Pelicans had the brightest future in the NBA, and in this video, I'm going to go ahead and tell you why. They're simply just a great young team with a lot of young players, and they are built for the future. What's going on, guys? This is NBA One Hoops, back up in it with another video. And as usual, before we get into the video, make sure you guys are following me on all these social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, I got it. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you like more NBA content, and just if you like what I do in general. Now, let's go ahead and start talking basketball. Let's talk Pelicans. Why do they have the brightest future? Well, it's simply a matter of the young talent that they have. Now, obviously, let's start off with Zion Williamson. Zion has only played 20 games this year. He was out most of the year because of injury. But take a look at the screen. This is what he's done already throughout 20 games. Only 20 games in his career so far. 23.6 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per game. He's shooting 59% from the field and about 67% at the rim. That is absolutely insane. He's an athletic monster, the likes of which we haven't seen really ever. I mean, a lot of people like to draw a comparison to Shawn Kemp back when he was in his prime in Seattle. But for the most part, he's just an athletic monster. The way he could just leap into the air, catch lobs, and pretty much just do anything in the air, he's going to be something special. Now let's go ahead and talk about Lonzo Ball, something that you might not have even expected. He arrived to the Pelicans via the Lakers, and he's just been absolutely sensational. He's still only 22 years old, and he's improving every single year. And so far, during this season, 12.4 points per game, which is his career high, 7 assists per game, 6.2 rebounds, 1.4 steals. Now get this, look at his efficiency. All of those things have gotten better. He's shooting 41% from the field, which is a career high, 56.7% from the free throw line, which at face value is pretty god-awful. But the fact of the matter is, the last 2 seasons, he shot below 50%. Now he's shooting above 50%. So that is a good step in the right direction. Now, as far as three-point percentage, he's also shooting a career high, 38.3%. When it comes to his defense, he's just significantly gotten better almost every single year. He's a very underrated defender, underrated on that side of the court. His on-ball defense is good, and he's a very good disruptor. He gets a lot of deflections. He's very long, so he can challenge, other guards at the rim if they, drive, if they take him off the dribble, try to take him to the basket. He's long, so he can obviously defend those very well. Now, also, let's go ahead and talk about Brandon Ingram. And that's probably the biggest surprise of the year, because I don't think anyone saw this coming. He is the absolute truth. Take a look at the screen, please. This is ridiculous. 24.3 points per game. That is a career high. 6.3 rebounds per game. That is a career high. 4.3 assists per game. That is a career high. 1 steal a game. That is a career high. Blocks per game, 0.7. That's tied with his career high for a season. That is absolutely monstrous. 46.6% from the field. That's the second best of his career. 85.8% from the free throw line. That's a career high. And not only is that a career high, that is a significant career high. The season prior, he was in the 60s. Now he's in 85.8, which is honestly an insane jump. Not to mention the fact that he's shooting 38.7% from the three-point line, which is the second highest mark of his career. Now, mind you, he was an all-star this season. Brandon Ingram has taken such a leap forward that it honestly doesn't even make any sense. This is the Brandon Ingram that we were talking about. This is the one that we wanted to see, and we just weren't. In LA, he was semi-disappointing. He wasn't really as good. And then he comes to New Orleans. He arrives here, and he just takes off and becomes that star that we all thought he should have been. People were comparing him to Kevin Durant, and now he's actually living up to the, I don't want to say living up to the hype, because obviously he's no Kevin Durant. Nobody really is. But he's just absolutely insane. The New Orleans Pelicans have such a bright future because of these 3 players. The way they play basketball, the way they coexist with each other. Now, obviously, they've only played 20 games together because Zion has only played 20 games. But they just have so much potential to look forward to. Why? The scary part is because they're all under 22 years of age. So they're only going to get better. They're not even close to their peak yet. Yeah, an NBA player's peak is around maybe 26, 27. They're not even there yet, and they're already putting up these great numbers. They're starting to learn how to play together. Brandon Ingram's an all-star. We're going to see Zion Williamson become an all-star, perhaps, maybe even Lonzo Ball, and that's why the Pelicans have the brightest future in the NBA. They just have such great young talent, and they're all just going to get better. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, and with that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.